Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review and swatch video of the new Kylie Valentine's Day collection. I was so bummed that I didn't get this in time for Valentine's, or in time to put a video up before Valentine's Day, but I figured that maybe some of you guys would be interested in seeing a look I created with this and some swatches regardless. So the look I'm wearing right now is a tutorial that I do in the video, and also the look I actually wore for Valentine's Day. So I got to kind of practice it a little bit before presenting it to you guys, which I feel like is a good way to do it because it turned out a lot better. So yeah. So in this video, I'm going to show swatches on my lips of these two shades that she came out with for Valentine's Day, as well as some swatches and a little review of the palette. So if you're interested in seeing all of that, then just keep on watching. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to be using is a new product. It is so good. This is the Milani Prime Light Face Primer. It's strobing and pore minimizing, which is such an odd combination. Usually you don't see both of those together in the same primer. However, I find that this actually does pore minimize, and as you guys can see, does actually strobe the face. So I am a big fan of this, and I think it's like $8, this is such a great primer. And you guys know, like, I'm not really one to love primers very much. I rarely see a difference that they make in my skin. So to find a primer that I think actually is pretty good, it's kind of rare, so that's exciting. Next, I'm going to go with my current favorite foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation in the shade Porcelain. Basically for this, what I just do is I pour a little bit onto my hand. I take my beauty blender and then just start bouncing it into the skin. Alright, so for today I'm going to go straight from foundation to my eyes and then go back to my skin. So today for primer for my eyes, as usual, I'm using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. I just love this primer so much because it blocks out all the veins that are on my eyelids and gives me a nice smooth surface to work with my eyeshadows on top of. Alright, next, just taking a translucent powder, I'm going to go ahead and set that primer so that everything I put on top will glide on really, really smoothly and also blend a lot easier. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the star of the show, kylie'sdiary palette. We're just going to have to deal with the reflection. Look how pretty this palette is. It is seriously so nice. So you have 9 eyeshadows and then 2 blushes. So I will swatch all of these on my hand and show you guys what they look like, as well as the blushes. Okay, here are the swatches of the kylie'sdiary palette. I found that the quality of these shadows were very similar to all of her other palettes, where the mattes are really, really pigmented and not chalky, and the shimmers are good but not awesome. I think her shimmer quality of the eyeshadows has improved, but I'm still not 100% happy with it. And then, as you can see on the very far right are the 2 blushes. The blushes aren't very pigmented at all, which I'm okay with because who wants a really pigmented blush, but still. Okay, so now that you've seen swatches, let's go ahead and get into the lip. First, I'm going to start off with this shade right here, which is called Be Mine. Okay, next I'm gonna go into the shade right here, which is called Loves Me Not. And I'm going to apply this just below the shade Be Mine. This is just gonna give it a really nice gradient and make it super, super easy to blend because of that gradient. Alright, and then to further intensify the whole look, I'm going into the same shade and taking it on just a flat shader brush. And I'm actually going to apply this matte shade to my entire eyelid. I'm not dampening the brush or anything, I'm just taking it on the brush from the palette and applying it to my eyelid. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. Alright, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, the other eye is done, let's carry on with the face. So I'm gonna apply a little concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. This is just the bomb, it's so good. I'm not gonna do too much, just a little bit under the eyes, a little on the forehead, chin, upper lip, and down the nose, like that. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. Alright, next I'm taking my RCMA No Color Powder and I am going to set my under eye area as well as the rest of my face. Now that my face is set, I'm taking my Bare Minerals concealer in the shade Well Rested, and I'm going to just touch up any breakouts that I have. Next, using my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, I'm going to bronze up my forehead and my cheeks. Now hopping into blush, I'm going to be using the light peachy shade in the palette, which is called First Date, I think. I'm very confused by how the back of the package is, like, are the names like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure which one they go with. So I'm assuming that it's First Date, but it may not be also. Now I'm going to contour my nose using that same Too Faced bronzer. Alright, now let's focus back on the eyes and do the lower lash line. Basically going to do the exact same thing that I did on my eyelids. So I'm taking that light peach shade on a pencil brush and just running that underneath my eyes and connecting it to the outer corner of my upper lash line. Alright, and then dipping into that taupe shade, or purple, and just putting this on my outer lash line. And then to finish off my eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with a little bit of an inner corner highlight. I'm going to take a little bit more of an obscure kind of a shade for inner corner highlight. I'm going to take this light pink right here, which is called Heartbreaker, just on a little flat brush, and just apply that to my inner corner. This is just gonna give it a little bit of shimmer, but also because it's like a dark pink, it kind of adds a little bit of a statement to the look, more so than just with the eyeshadow. And if this is like too dark of an inner corner highlight for you, totally feel free to add a little bit of like a normal highlight as well. So I'm going to be putting on the Laura Geller Charming Pink highlighter. And I will just use the same brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this on top of it. And this is just going to lighten it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more highlighted, as opposed to just like I put eyeshadow in my inner corner, if that makes sense. See what I mean? But you still have that really, really nice, like almost kind of like neon-y pink inner corner, which I love. So while I'm still, you know, kind of in this area on the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my brow bone for highlight also, this Charming Pink. If I used the shade in the Kylie palette, it would look a little weird on the brow bone, so I'm not gonna do that. Let's put a little bit of this highlighter all over my face too, just on the high points of my cheeks. I personally love pink highlighter. I think it's so pretty and girly. But this highlighter especially is really nice because it's a really subtle pink. It's like a white pink. It's not super like, you know, out there. It just looks really nice. Next, I'm going to take my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows really quickly. If you guys want a more like in-depth brow routine ever, just let me know, because I'd be happy to share with you guys my favorite products. And I feel like I finally have gotten the way I like to do my brows down, so I feel like I'm kind of like more confident about it than I was maybe like a couple months ago. So just let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. As you guys saw, I am now taking my Essence Make Me Brow and I'm just brushing this through my eyebrows. I love this stuff so much. It's so good. It's so cheap. And what it does is just adds a little bit of color to your eyebrows, makes them look a little bit thicker, and it also kind of holds them in place a little bit. Not like super well, it's not like hairspray for your eyebrows or whatever, but it definitely does hold them in place really nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna go pop on some falsies and I will be right back and we will talk about the lips. Alright, false lashes are on. Now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara to my lower lash line using my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. By the way, my lashes are the Kiss 11 lashes. I think they're so good. Like, they're so good. They're so inexpensive too, which I love, so yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so now let's talk about our lips. So I'm gonna be swatching both of these on my lips for you guys. These are the two Valentine's Day collection liquid lipsticks from Kylie. So we have the shade Valentine, which is like a neon, I believe, like a neon pink color. Valentine looks like this. I haven't used either of these on my lips yet. And then this is the shade, get it out, Head Over Heels, which is the lipstick I want to wear because it looks like it's going to match my eyes really, really well. So first I'll swatch the shade Valentine. Okay, so here's the shade Valentine. It is super, super neon. Like, it's even more neon than the shade Okay or Okur in the Cocoa collection. This is like straight up neon. I mean, it is really nice. It's not personally my cup of tea, but I mean, if you're into neon pink lipstick, I mean, it's a nice color. And now for the shade Head Over Heels. Let's do this. Okay, and this is the shade Head Over Heels. I love this shade. It's really, really pretty. Super nice. Kind of just like a really nice like purple, but like not a typical kind of purple. It's more like a muted purple, and I like that. This reminds me a lot of Anastasia's Catnip. So if you missed out on this, I think Anastasia Catnip is a good alternative. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys liked the look that I created with the palette. I personally am completely in love with this look. I think it's really, really pretty and super nice, and I love the lip. The shade Head Over Heels is perfect. It's so pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.